The NHL, according to Commissioner Gary Bettman, is reconsidering wearing LGBTQ plus uniforms. And that is because some players, some teams, probably some executives have raised issues and said this conflicts with their religion. This is a sign that we are starting to win more and more of the woke battles in the world of sports. International Track and Field says transgender athletes, men identifying as women, can't compete. It's a right decision. We also have the NBA rolled right into Utah, didn't protest, even though gender-affirming care and the same law about where athletes are allowed to compete exists in Utah. Remember, they pulled initially their All-Star game out of Charlotte over a transgender bathroom bill. I think a lot of people, NBA has taken a major hit in their ratings. I think a lot of these sports leagues are realizing, hey, wait a minute. Michael Jordan was right when he said Republicans buy sneakers too. If we have a good product, and most sports is pretty good product, right? People like basketball, they like football, they like baseball, they like hockey. They don't like is politics mixed with their sports. It's bad overall brand. Awful decision. Social media likes it. Actual fans do not. That's why ESPN, the brand value of ESPN is tanking. It's why the NBA is setting all-time record lows. If you look at what's going on, the message that Gary Bettman is sending, the decline of woke sports overall, is all a function of what the marketplace is saying. And the marketplace is saying, despite what NHL writers and NHL activists on their social media accounts are saying, is sports fans want sports and they don't care about politics. I spoke last night in D.C. at an event, and I've been using this. You read my book in 2017. You know what I'm talking about. Sports is one of the last great unifiers. You don't think about the political persuasions of anyone around you when your favorite team scores a touchdown. You want to turn around, high five, hug, and experience that tribal association of joyful exuberance without even needing to think about anything other than your common fan humanity. And that is why I believe the sports leagues are, after years, it's been years I've been fighting this battle, finally starting to recognize that woke sports is a disaster and that the overall sports fan does not in any way embrace it. And I'll give you an example of this. We got a story up right now at OutKick. Women's NCAA tournament game. I want to make sure I get this right. We've got a story up at OutKick. Caitlin Clark, a lot of people are finding her to be extraordinarily fun to watch. At the women's NCAA tournament, the women's NCAA tournament has actually outrated the NBA so far this year, which is pretty crazy to think about. And I want to make sure I get these facts right, so I'm going to pull up the article while I'm talking to you. It's pretty extraordinary. Iowa beating Louisville in the women's NCAA tournament drew more viewers than any NBA game has drawn on ESPN all season. Let me repeat that. A women's basketball game between Iowa and Louisville drew more viewers than any NBA game on ESPN all season. This ties in with what I said about the first round of the men's NCAA tournament. People like basketball. They don't like woke basketball. The NBA brand has become toxic because they have turned off huge numbers of otherwise basketball fans. And a lot of those basketball fans are just saying, screw it, I'll watch college basketball instead. Heck, I'll even watch women's college basketball instead of the NBA. Would have never believed it, but that's where we are right now.